And it's just quiet across the board right now.
Well, it's quiet, but it's deceitfully quiet. Look at how much space they've taken across the middle of the map already. You've got Artzin and you've got Aspas taking space.
Yeah, but it's almost a trap because you do see eeiu here holding the angle. He's holding the flank.
It's just one gun, but there are plenty more behind it. Aspas is the first to swing. They don't realize there's more behind that. Artzin lights up the kill feed. 3 on the round already.
Yeah, forget Aspas. Artzin, he's the one that's getting all the kills with the Sheriff. The headshots coming through. He's getting close to that Armageddon already.
You know, it was another guy that we didn't talk about that we should have talked about. We were talking about him at the beginning of last year and how much potential he had and how good he could be, and he showed signs of it in kickoff just a year ago, and ultimately wasn't able to carry that throughout the entire year, but picking up. And hopefully for MIBR fans, we'll continue to do more of that. Asuna and Zander have gotten the spike and are now out on site. Just waiting to commit to the plan.
And Doug, I love the discipline from MIBR right now. No one giving an inch to 100 Thieves, and now they're grouping up. The retake's gonna come through. They have the breach stun still.
Armbot out first, now the stun, the missile's through. Everything intended to delay. The exchange of utility, now the gunfire erupting off the swing. Zander's able to get one, not able to settle into anything else, leaving Asuna all on his own, a 1v3 with the ghost in hand. Off of the drops, he's gonna get triple faced. Managing to isolate the gunfights, getting it down to a 1v2. Cortezia weak, on the swing, gets a second or at least try.
Oh. So there's the default utility. You have the breach stun with the fade eye, the neon sliding out, but this is way more paced from 100 Thieves.
Notably faster, you're absolutely right.
Careful there.
Nasr, the only one close by, playing up in heaven. Meanwhile, 100 Thieves have taken the entirety of the site and have committed to the plan.
Proactive stun and omen flash into heaven here, but no utility used or bodies found from the side of MIBR. And here comes the retake.
With Asuna waiting on the wings, you see again more of that utility coming through. Asuna getting 2. Almost replicating Artzin's performance in the previous round. A big advantage here for the attacking side.
Yeah, but Cortezia, this young gun, he looks so good in the offseason. He's very solid. I know we talked a lot about the other players on the team, but when he's in the server, his mechanical skill is so good. It's NZR getting 2.
Yeah, his mechanical skill is no good there. Nasr with too many targets, utility being one of them. The stun from Nasr. Got a little bit more health. Asuna has popped the ult. Again, you see the stuns coming through. The finger guns out. It's by committee as 100 Thieves crack the site wide open, get everything they want and then some.
It was perfect. It was beautiful.
See, you've got the fault line set up. Immediately used. It's fire against fire. And again, it seems to be going the way of 100 Thieves. Asuna settling the shots for a second kill. They have to give the space up.
Just bullying MIBR. Asuna, he dodged every single bit of utility. That's why he's running the neon, Doug. Forget that it's nerfed. He can still sprint around like a madman and dodge util left and right.
Careful there.
MIBR, they need a miracle into this round. It's a 5v3. Cortezia, he's so far away right now. And Cryo's gonna pick off Artzin.
And that's 1 kill found on eeiu. That's another.
Oh, breach ult invested into this round. The time is already really low.
What in the world is this? They're fully committing onto all this. They're investing as heavily as they can, and it might just work out.
He's got a stick.
Boostio still playing backside. He's going to get first, and Nasr just a sitting duck on the swing. He's going to get the kill. Is he going to be able to get the defuse? Asuna's on the swing. He drops
Boostio
him.
understands that Tejo is front B. Asuna is just baiting out a lot of utility. eeiu somehow is finding a pick on the top site. Doug, it's madness.
I mean, he goes through all of that unpunished.
Yeah. Did he even take any damage? Okay, he barely took
a little
damage.
bit, yeah. I mean, the alarm bot is still there. They're going to rotate back towards A, but keep a close eye on Xenon. Off the paranoia. Already down to 52 HP. Stunned.
And dunked on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Great response, but this tit for tat just really isn't going to be enough. They've got to find a way to get a meaningful advantage, and they have finally found that.
Boostio, he's going to have to do the world right now. He's so low. So much utility just being blown at him right now.
Yeah, he's just not allowed to play the game.
10 seconds left.
There's still a fault line up. There's still a flash up. Tap of the door.
Death cometh for us all.
Aspas as well.
Back towards A we go. Again, all here with the exception of one. Rockets traded, kills found on either side, and now the ult used.
But eeiu has been so good at getting the trades here. Aspas, a lot of pre-firing going on. They know he's here. Cryo takes him out.
Aspas again, silenced. The two remaining members of MIBR are going to get chased all the way into the site, all the way out of this round.
Passed it. Well, maybe now they do with the breach here.
We've seen this round before. It's almost the exact same outcome, but this time, finally, maybe some signs of hope.
But even so, with all that utility invested, it's still a 2-for-2. That favors the attacking side. It's a 3v2 on the actual site here. Contact being made.
That's a very nice shot.
Very nice breach ultimate as well from Boostio. Cortezia, he's been kind of quiet, but he's kind of been playing retake simulator. Little tap of the spike from Boosty.
This is not a done deal here. eeiu's weak, they've got the spike down. What utility do they have? Nazar has a little bit, but he's only got a sheriff. Can they find a space to get out onto the site? A difficult task in a situation like this, but it has to be converted. And they're gone.
Initial contact from Cryo. Cortezia is gone now. Oh, what is that follow-up, Doug?
We haven't even talked about the Cryo close.
What was that?
It's murder again.
Oh, he wants more too. Is he gonna pop the ult? He does.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
He's got the guns for it. Nazar waiting on the other side, tries to clean him up.
Ahead, 2 steps ahead. They're just running it down at this point. Historically, 100 Thieves have won this. Can they punish Asuna this time?
This is a slightly different flavor. They've got the Deho within. They're trying to get up, but it's the same thing.
Same story.
It's the same approach. They're slamming their heads into this wall, and nothing's changing.
Bowser couldn't settle onto Boostio there. Now, surely Cryocells hits a one tap here as well. Oh. And he does.
No, he still did.
And then you get offed in the face. The first time Cortezia gets contact.
Played very pacey. They've played very aggressive. They've played in your face. They've also, in a numbers advantage, slowed the round down to a screeching halt, and then they decide to go. They're playing this push and pull game very nicely.
Oh my goodness. And the pacing from everybody. The pacing, the spacing. It's disgusting. It's filthy.
It is a slaughter.
Will be a contact approach in B main. Ooh. Shoulder seen, but eeiu gets out of dodge.
I missed who it was, but someone has regen. No, it's Aspas has a ghost regen armor. He's fully raid bossing, but it's Nazar who's getting the kills. 3, make that 4. Boostio left in a 1v2. He hasn't had a clutch moment in a little while. This one's interesting. They still have a little bit of presence towards B main, but they try to satchel out. I thought they were going to try to fake and then go back B, but that was not the case. Instead, they decided to brute force their way, or at least try to, into C. And again, they're stuffed.
And Boostio knew that was going to happen. Nobody played, right? And those are just plays that he makes because he knows what you're doing. He knows what the gaps are. He knows what you're not going to clear fully.
xenom has managed to get the spike down left in a 1v3. Some audio cues to suggest where the threat is. The Guardian settles down onto 1, has a paranoia. That's pretty good. If he finds a space to swing 4 bullets left, he's got it down to 1.
Utility, and it's aggression.
This is really fast. It's not just aggression C, it's aggression B as well. It's an attack and assault on all fronts. And again, it's a slaughter. He's gotten 4. The ace is stolen, but 100 Thieves get to 12.
Just running it down.
That's the face of a man who's hurting him. One found, ducks the flash, gets a kill.
Oh, what is this over on this side of the map?
Asuna's playing a different game.
He's really just running it down.
No more dream.
One tap as well onto the Omen ult.
It's finishing touches. This is. They're trying to get out of this as quickly as they can.
Wow. Flawless round. did on the last map.
We'll have an opportunity to talk about the deadlock, and I think there was an intent to slow down the aggression from Octagon, but 100 Thieves are already down B long.
This is exactly what I was saying.
I mean, that was intentionally done to avoid that. And 100 Thieves pacey on it, get ahead of it. Yeah, MIBR have gotten the spike down, but now you're going to have to deal with the aggression that's coming in from the flank. Market is covered, eeiu still on site. Aspas nipping at his heels, able to clean him up and get the best of him, but Asuna on the trade. xenom left in 1v4, Spike's already gotten most of the defuse. You've got Asuna playing really close on the swing, drops one already, upgrades the gun and gets out.
Almost upgraded the gun.
Oh, you're
so,
right.
Yeah, you actually saw Artzin right on time to get out of there, but there's 4 members here from 100 Thieves. And look at the aggressiveness. It's ridiculous.
But this time Aspas is trying to fight back. Cannot though. Falls at the hands of Boostio. And they're trying to swing back out. This time it's just Cryo left alone. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, a very good play from Cryo here. Group with his teammates.
I mean, it could go the other way as well. I mean, they're not running a 1-4 into showers, but now they're taking the TP through. So it is gonna end A.
Out of jargon.
They've already made their way out of short. Haven't quite done that yet out of showers, but now the ult being used. Very nicely done, very well handled by MIBR. eeiu though dropping down from heaven. Looking to take another one with him. But he's gonna get swung, he's gonna get faced. Still numbers way the attack. Boostio and Zander left with so much to do.
Last player standing.
And it's just gone from hard to harder. Boostio in a 1v3, settles onto the first, tries to snap onto.
When MIBR like to fight this A side, they do like to actually fight back side.
They should be able to catch one here. He's been caught. Where's the swing from Cryo? There it is. So carefully considered, but on the trade, Asuna tries to stop him, and Aspas gets the best of him. 3's up as Cryo gets another. Now with 3 HP, Boostio's gonna fall. Zander left.
Extremely difficult. There's still a Brim smoke to play as well.
And a Brim ult, and a Raze ult.
Another Brim ult, by the way. And he's not going to clear this. There's no way. Is against this deadlock composition is if you're playing in the back side, there's so much utility to just get thrown at you. And even when that wall comes out in CT, you can't really flood out.
That's a really good hoop. And a suck. A rocket not connecting. Boostio does fall.
This is what I was talking about, Doug. They like to fight this backside area.
And it's hard to do, man. It's so hard to hold this. I mean, it's hard without all of that utility.
Get him.
I think that 100 Thieves is so scared because of that turnaround.
It's a tense moment.
It is very tense.
Artzin falls, Asuna again trying to hold backside. Is able to take one for his troubles as Cryo takes a step back.
That's a huge pick under Artzin as well because that's the deadlock that denies the control of backside. He also had ultimate, if I'm not mistaken.
What does the retake attempt look like here for 100 Thieves?
Well,
The ult at the ready, now invested. It's gonna funnel him back in the showers a little bit. xenom gets caught. Pretty deal almost does too. A flank up towards heaven. Is that gonna be the window for Aspas? It is. Meanwhile, a filthy set.
now an operator.
Friends type performance. Cryo will free himself. A tap, and that's all it is. They're gonna flip the map.
Just running circles around 100 Thieves.
He was already so far up. xenom's able to get one on eeiu. Well, warning shots as they double face into it, and 2 kills found. Now, the opportunity for a little bit more. They're gonna drop the thrash. Will tag onto Aspas. Nosworth. Discards right. He's good for at least 1, potentially even more. Only 1 found, but a costly one.
Really good trade. Super fast from Aspas.
And that got him his ult.
Yeah, they're going to want a TP here too, I believe. They're just waiting for
That's
some re-aggression.
That's a hard sell, man. You have no idea what's happening in showers.
Oh, maybe they're not going to rip it. You're right. Cortezia, he's walking back from short. He's going to be the late hookah guy. Prowler to get in.
It was dealt with. 2 guns found. And now, the Nightfall used to delay even more. Boostio getting a big kill to try to control and contain the flank attempt. A little bit more pressure. Now what that's going to do is funnel MIBR into B. Oh, it popped another. One without netting a kill. This time traded back. Asuna will find the success that Aspas could
Rounds though from both ends. They put so much doubt in the minds of the opposing team, and Asuna is able to lurk into hookah.
What gorgeous timing. Is he expecting one more there? I don't think he is now, understands. There's a little bit more with him. Settling the shots. Traded right back, though. Do a 3v3 as the spike has been planted. MIBR trying to retake this through spawn. Meanwhile, 100 Thieves on the flank. They've gotten it all the way up through elbow. Cryo's going to be on the prowl. As they try to hunker down, you feel the walls closing in for MIBR. Cryo, the first to strike. He tries to find a second and will succeed. The defuse is stopped.
For 100 Thieves.
But I think also enough to show that they want to head back A. Yeah, you're not having to deal with any of the Sentinel utility, but you are going to have to deal with the sack. And with 13 seconds left, there's not much time to look for a plan B or to change your options here. 7 seconds left. The spike has to fully commit here. Cryo's able to get 3 kills on the round. Beautifully done. Close, but it's done.
He's just a one-man army. He runs out of U-Haul and takes out everybody in backside, including the player running through CT smoke. And he gets the 4th. Another fast-paced round, this time hookah. That Thrash gets deleted really early on.
Oh, he's committing. I thought he was just going to get inserted. Doesn't connect on the ult.
And he dodges the trip as well.
And this is all a ruse. He's making as much noise as he possibly can. The rest of the hit is A. The spike's out that way. Nazar's starting to rotate over. He understands there might be something afoot.
No way.
But Asuna getting away with yet another.
No way, the spike's already planted as well. There's a deep Viper smoke into CT.
Nazar with regen armor. Trying to make the best out of a situation in which they've been hoodwinked.
Look at the flank.
It's another one. But Cryo ready for it. Not ready to win that fight though as Aspas joins in on it, starting to apply pressure from backside. They're both kind of forced to fight out. They didn't want to get caught.
Out of charges.
Whoa, that was fast.
Last player standing.
It's already down to 1.
Behind that wall.
That fight's gonna happen. And there it is, it goes away of Aspas.
This forces a speed up from 100 Thieves. They have to commit B now. They don't have anyone towards A.
And now look at the deadlock utility that's been planted towards A on the other side of that. Denying that entirely, forcing them into B, as you said. The satchel out, kills traded. They're not able to hold on. They're not able to save the site. Whoa. Boostio will fall, but Spike will go down. Can eeiu and Cryo hold this back on their own? They're both healthy. Not much utility around. Meanwhile, Aspas is weak. With every second that passes, the possibility of this gets smaller and smaller. eeiu waiting on the other side of the smoke. You hear them trampling down towards elbow. They know where the fight's coming from, but still not fully prepared for it. So smoke dissipates. Cryo understands he's got to take these fights. It's going to be left down to eeiu in a 1v1. Artzin on the other side. Their smokes and their duelists alone here. This is dangerous too. Oh! The danger might just be Aspas.
The third.
Spike planted.
Maybe leaving them on an island is the play.
Yeah. It must be.
eeiu's getting a little cheeky here.
Last
They're
player
outmanned, and so
standing.
why not try something? Aspas on the cards for the ace.
Problem is this reclear at B long is a little too late, so I think MIBR, they're gonna have to concede the site here at A and play a retake with a flank coming in.
Which is honestly fine. They have the utility to do it. Yeah, they're going to drop one of their ults to delay a little bit longer, but the question is now, do they flood? Do they fully commit onto this? It seems like they're going to try. They still have 3 members backside, but Asuna goes unchecked. U-Haul's left open. And it's disaster for MIBR.
The fight back site, it's bloody murder.
They did everything right except for that box. That's what was left unchecked.
Yeah. Wait a second though.
That's just one with a long way to go.
If anyone can do it though, it's gotta be Aspas.
The spike has been ticking for a while. That
Play again, trying to take the 1v1 against Zander. He heard the footsteps on the drop right there.
Oh, he's ulting. He's gone. He gets the kill.
But it's traded.
1 for 1. Again, they're going into all of these trips. They're going into all of the sound sensors, and he somehow finds a way to get around all of it. And he's going to get the kill on Oswer.
Unreal. The trips are still up, Doug.
He's just Tom Cruising his way around all of it.
Mission impossible.
And now there are just 2 left. And look at how much of it is still up.
Wait a second, though. Artzin, he snuck back sight.
Spike down B.
Life is left in a precarious position, but Artzin